Fine. So this is again a regular question which we saw many already. They given three statements. Among the first two statements are true. What about the third statement? We need to decide. Is it true or false or uncertain like that? So here first statement is Chicago rent is not cheaper than rent on Boston. So we can say Chicago is more than or equal to. I can conclude it may be greater than or equal to this. As per the second statement, Boston is not cheaper than. Okay, so Boston will be more than or equal to Austin. So not cheaper than means it's like not less than. It can be greater or equal. Equal also there. Right. So now what is the third statement they said is rent of an apartment in Chicago is costliest among the three cities. So if you take first two statements are true, so we got like this. There is a chance equal also. Okay, okay, if we take greater, some people maybe that statement we need to read carefully. They said not cheaper than. Fine. So here not cheaper than means not less than. It's equal also possible. That point is what missing here. So we cannot conclude that Chicago is costlier than among all three cities. It can be okay if we take all greater only. Suppose if we misinterpret this statement and taken that Chicago is greater than Boston, then where there is a chances, then we can say, yeah, Chicago is costlier among those three cities if we take only greater. But I think you can agree with me that we can take equal also, right? Not cheaper than, not less than that. It can be equal, greater, more also. So as per this, it can be say among all three cities, Chicago may be equal to other things or greater than. So what we have to go? False or uncertain or true? It's not true. First of all, it's uncertain. It can be. There is a two chances. If we take greater, it is okay. There is a chance. Okay, if we take greater. So Chicago greater than Boston, Boston greater than Austin. Okay, there is a chance it will be, but we cannot say true. But we can go with uncertain. There is a doubt. It can be equal to if we take greater only, then there is a chance Chicago is costliest among the three cities. If we include equal, then Chicago is equal to some other. It's not costliest, it's uncertain. There is a doubt in this. Okay. Next one, compound interest related. Majority of the questions we can expect from reasoning, but couple of questions also we can see from quantitative aptitude as well. Syllabus is quant plus reasoning both. And don't expect any private sector companies, they'll give certain syllabus and all, don't expect that. Whether it is any company also, they are not giving any syllabus. Let's say Cisco or Accenture or any company, they don't give. If it is government sector job, they'll mention this is the test pattern and this is the topics or subjects you need to prepare everything clear. But in private sectors, we cannot expect that. Now here, what is the question is, 20,000 should be at least double. Okay, with the rate compound interest 20% per annum, how many years it is required? In 2 years, is it double? 20,000 should become 40,000, more than that. More, at least double. Means greater than or equal to double. More than that also fine. How many minimum years is required? Okay, with 10% per annum rate of interest. So that we have to get at least double. Greater than 40,000, I can say. Greater than or equal to that. At least means either greater than or equal. Greater than or equal to double. So the same question, if you see your simple interest, compound interest topic wise video, if you just go through, the same question we discussed already. The same question is given in GATE exam also. Okay, population should become double. Rate of interest is 10% per annum. How many years it is required? Population should be double. Here, okay, amount double also fine, nothing wrong. Okay, instead of 20,000, any amount, what it may be, whatever the amount is there, it should be double. If rate of interest is 10% per annum, how much time required? If it is 20% per annum, how much time required? Like that also they can ask. Okay, see, we have 20,000, right? First year rate of interest how much? 10% per annum is 10% for 1 year. So first year 10%, right? So interest is added to the principal. 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. It becomes 22,000 after 1 year. But we want more than 40,000. More than 40. Okay, so if it is 20% per annum means it will be 4 years only, but we have 10% per annum. It will take more time. So second year, again 10% means we'll get 2,200. It become 24,200 in 2 years. Next, again and again until you have to get more than or equal to 40,000. Greater than or equal to 40,000. You have to keep going. So if calculator allowed, I suggest you the another model where you have to find fourth root or fifth root of something. Okay, so like suppose if calculator is allowed, then what you can do is 20,000 into 110% whole power n should be greater than or equal to 40,000. I have to calculate n. If calculator allowed, you can take logarithm on both sides. A power n logarithm is what? N log A. If calculator allowed, then log 110% or 1.1. If calculator give that value, then you can do. This one is simple. Okay, I can cancel this. Okay, but calculator allowed means this is okay, but majority of the recruitments calculator not allowed. 110% means 1.1. 1.1 whole power n must be greater than or equal to 2. What is the n value? That's what the question. This is a short point, okay, which I am addressing the above. Like this, you have to do 10%, 10%, 10% adding for that. It should reach 40,000. Okay, it will take more time, more than 6 years. Like that, it will take. Or else, sir, what is the other approach? This is the other approach here. You can take 20,000. Why 110%? 10% increase or profit. Interest is like profit only. We'll write 110%. How many years is what the question? So in whole power n, and y greater than or equal to 40? It should be at least double. Double means it should be greater than or equal to 40. Okay, so then we can try like, okay, using calculator. Okay, or else if you have calculator, 2 power 1 by n. What should be 2 power 1 by n? It should be more than 1.1. 1.1 you can take, okay, or maybe logarithm is better option actually. N log 1.1 is greater than or equal to log 2. If you have calculator, log 2 divided by log 1.1. Okay, log 2 divided by log 1.1 you can calculate. Is giving 7.27. N value is 7.27. Greater than or equal to 7.27. See, number of years must be integer or what? Integer. More than 7 years means then what I have to go? 8 years. So that's what there in the option 8. It requires minimum 8 years. So this is the short another method, but for this calculator must be allowed. Virtual calculator must be there. In virtual calculator, log operations all we can do. Okay, n should be greater than or equal to log 2 divided by log 1.1. Log 2 whole divided by log 1.1 is 7.27 like that. So if you just see greater than or equal to 7.27, we need integer. So n must be minimum 8 we can consider. Or else I have to do like previous one, but I have to do more than 7 times like that. 10%, 10% adding, keep on adding. I have to get more than 40,000. This process should continue. Okay, but that's not an easy task. It will take more time. Or one more approach is, okay, 20,000 into 110%. What is that? Again 110, again 110. You have to type 110, 110, 110, 110 until it should cross more than 40,000. Okay, if you type 7 times into 110 into 110%, 110% means 1.1 dear. Why? 110% means 110 divided by 100, which is nothing but 1.1. 11 divided by 10, 1.1. So 20,000 you have to keep multiplying with 1.1, 1.1. Okay, if you multiply 7 times, still it's less than 40. Eighth time if you multiply, then only it will cross 40,000. So that's what the scenario. Okay, this question bit tricky if calculator not allowed. Not at all easy task because they're given in gate exam also or maybe in other company already given, but they're given 20% per annum. If it is 20% per annum, rate of interest, answer is 4 years. With 20% per annum, that I can do manually also like this. If it is 4 years, means not a problem. Already 2 years completed, two more times like this manual calculation, we will get 20% per annum. But here rate of interest is 10% per annum. That's what the disturbance was. It's not an easy task to handle. Okay, 8 times doing. Okay, this is a bit tricky question only, but don't worry. Okay, maybe next time they'll give 50% per annum, maybe 30% per annum. Rate of interest they may give different. Okay, so this is, but first thing, focus on the procedure. Whether they are able to solve the question or not, whether they understand the question or not. Because some competitive exams they'll change the timings. Okay, more time they may given. If less time, they'll change this rate of interest automatically. Okay. And good thing in this exam is you can move from one question to other question. Let's say first question difficult, sir. You can skip it, go for the second one. Last you can do first question. In some competitive exams, there is a problem. You cannot move to the second question until first question is answered. Let's say TCS company also same fashion. First question completed and that too the section whatever it is open. First one reasoning open means you have to solve reasoning only. That to first question, then only second one will open. Sir, I'll directly go for verbal. No, it won't open. I directly go for networking. It won't open in other competitive exams. But okay, for metal platform that is allowed. In Cisco, it is allowed. You can go for directly 50th question or 60th question, which is easy. That's what the strategy also. Easy questions first you do 5 or 6, then you'll get the confidence. Any exam, keep in mind if it is 10 questions, they have to give 6 to 7 questions easy and moderate. Easy and moderate 6 to 7 will be there. If you hit it and if you correct that questions or maybe answer those questions correctly 6 to 7, then you are clearing that cutoff automatically. Remaining 3 questions, okay, I'm saying okay, easy and moderate are difficult because of time taken. Time taken to solve the question is more means then I'm claiming it as a difficult. Easy to moderate questions, it will take hardly 1 minute or less than that. So first target those type of questions. Okay, that's what the strategy always you need to follow, whether it is my subject or any subject in competitive exams point of view. Now see about this statements and conclusions syllogism we solved lot and lot. Now we have two statements and 3 conclusions. Some cabs have gauge, some cabs have tides. And don't put your thought process here. One important thing, before these statements, they will give one paragraph. Like, don't put your general knowledge here or your assumptions here. No. You have to believe whatever the statement they given is correct. Maybe last class we discussed one question, all boys are cats. All boys are snakes, something we got. But okay, whatever they given in the statement, we know if it is not the fact also, we should consider as a true for that question. Okay, sir. No, I know caps is having gates, caps is having tides. Okay, but this question they say, what are they given? You go according to that only. Don't put your okay common facts there. What are they given in the question? That only you need to consider true. So some cabs have gates, some cabs have tiles. Okay. Now, what is the first one they said? First conclusion. Every cab has either gates or tiles. Now see this diagram. Don't put the general knowledge here. This point is car. Is it having tile? Is it having gear? No. So definitely first one wrong. They said every cab is having. This is also cab area only. This is also cabs only. But that cab is not having gear. That cab is not having tire. That is not inside that. Okay, so with that first one wrong. Next one, some cabs have neither tides nor gates. Wait, some people will decide with this diagram. See, the important thing, yeah, first one wrong. Then this diagram, second one wrong. That not means that second one is always true. In that diagram, second one true. I may draw other diagram where second one may fail. So what's your job is satisfying the statement, draw all possible diagrams. In all diagrams, if second one is true, then only consider. In this diagram, okay, this dot area is the cap. So this part of caps are not belonging to tide, not belonging to gates. Okay, second one true for this diagram. Don't consider second one true, don't mark it. Next one, some caps have gates as well as tides. In this diagram, all three intersection is there. That meaning is all three intersection cap having gate having tide. All three intersection in this diagram failed. Maybe there is another diagram where it may be true. So listen, first one, third one failed. Now look into the options. Okay, is there anything called either or in options? Either is not there. Now listen, first one failed in one diagram, then remove it. When I will take first one correct means it should be true in all diagrams. First one already failed, wherever first one is the remove that option. Why I am removing this is because first one is failed already. Okay. Next third one also failed. Wherever third one is the remove that option. None follows. Now some of you are arguing the second one true, sir. I'll show the diagram now where second one also failed. See what is the statement? Some cabs have gates, some cabs have tides. Okay, and yes, some cabs have neither tides nor gates they given, right? Okay. Some cabs have gates. That's what the first statement. Second statement is some cabs have tides. Okay. So some cabs have gates. Now some cabs have tides. Is it satisfying the statement? Your diagram should satisfy the statement. Now my diagram, yeah, cab part, some part is occupied by gates, some part is occupied by tiles. Okay, this is cab area, fine. This some part of that cabs is occupied by tiles. Cab is the area, some part of that in gates, some part is there in tiles. Now, first statement, every cab has either gates or tiles. Either or means only one among that should be true. But here, this area where gate is there, tide also there, both are there. First one wrong as per this diagram. Second one, some cabs have neither. Okay, I'll put this diagram bit better way so where it won't left anything. Yeah. Now if you see, there is no area where cabs are not having anything. Cab is involved in gate, cab is involved in tie, but second statement, some cabs have neither ties nor gates. There is no cab in the second diagram. See, your job, sir, what diagram have to come into picture? You have to satisfy the statement. Diagram should satisfy the statement. My statement, some cabs. Here, this is cab, some part is occupied by gate. This is cab, some part is occupied by ties. Yes, satisfy. Second one fail. What about third one? Some cabs are, yes, third one true here. Now listen, first diagram answer is like first one failed, second one true, third one failed. I shown only two diagrams. Still you can draw many more also here. I'll give another idea where what is the other diagrams is like this. Some cabs are having gates. Cab is big area. Some area is occupied by gates. Some cabs are occupied by tiles. This is also correct. This is also another diagram. Still you can draw many more also. But your job is conclusion true in all diagrams. First conclusion, is it true in all diagrams? I am talking about only right side two diagrams. First one true in both? No. Second one true in both? Third one true in both? No. That's why none follows. But majority people do mistake, like they may draw first diagram or they may draw second diagram, they may draw third diagram. Only one thing, and they are arguing my answer is second one correct, sir. That is a mistake in the question like that. So the syllogism topic is very logical oriented one. Very important for Infosys, very important for Accenture, very important for TCS, very important for SSC exams, government sector job, important for GATE, ESC, every competitive exam. Syllogism in reasoning means syllogism will come into first picture. Difficult they want to give means. Easy means coding and decoding is already there. Series completion is already there to give easy in reasoning. But if they want to put something to think, okay, then obviously syllogism is the one which will come ahead. Clear? Right. So let's see about the next one. Again, quant. Back to quant. This model we discussed one question already in previous session. Percentages related. 50% of A percent of B is equal to 75% of B percent of C. Which of the following is the value of C? 50% of A percent of B is 75% of B percent of C. Then what is the value of C is the question. 50% of means 50 divided by 100 because of multiplication. A percent of B, A divided by 100 into B is nothing but equal to 75% of B percent of C. So you can cancel the hundreds here and here. BB get cancelled exactly good. And here this is 25 3 times, 25 2 times. C is equal to 2 by 3A, which is 0.667. We can write 0.66, keep going, that is 6 bar, it will keep going 666 like that. Okay, we can write it like 0.667 like. C equal to 2 by 3. Some people maybe they calculate A equal to 3 by 2, 1.5. Option A is there. By mistake, instead of 2 by 3, last step you taken 3 by 2, 1.5 also there. They always give that other option. Until last step also, what are the things you do mistake, that will be they'll definitely keep. We have to find C equal to in terms of A, not A in terms of C. That's why we request generally for any exam before going, you have to take some tests also. We'll also plan, okay, one or two tests if we take, then what are the mistakes, basic mistakes we can come out of that, that time management, everything will come into picture. Now, again, directions. Last class we discussed more questions. There is no angle involved. I think better we can go with directly without diagram. 10 kilometer north, 6 kilometer south, 3 kilometer east. North and south are opposite. We'll get 4 north and 3 east. So 5 kilometer northeast is the answer. Whenever northeast will come, what we have to apply? Pythagoras theorem, root of 4 square plus 3 square, which will give 5. And see, whenever north, south, they mention directly you take. Some people are thinking like, sir, I'm in north. They said east means for that direction east. Don't think in that way. Okay, whenever they given east, directly take east. Whenever they mention north, directly take north. South means directly take south. Some people will think, sir, I'm going in east. For that point, south. No, not in that way. North, east, south means directly you take. Okay, 10 north. Okay, 6 south, 3 east directly. While drawing the diagram, some people do the mistake like that. So this is simple. Whenever northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest is there, we need to apply that Pythagoras theorem. So root of 4 square plus 3 square, which will internally give 5 northeast. Next, ratios also we already discussed in previous class as well. Some questions related to ratio. Quant topic this is. Salaries of A, B and C are in the ratio 1:2:3. The salary of B and C together is 5,000. By what percent is the salary of C greater than A? Actually, that 5,000 and all not at all required. In question, they given 5,000 something is not at all required. A, B, C is this, right? 1 is to 2 is to 3, right? I can take A equal to K, B equal to 2K, C equal to 3K. Why K? That is, it may be 10, 20, 30, 100, 200, 300. It can be anything. So we can take K, 2K, 3K because of that ratio. When you come out X, 2X, 3X like that. Now can you see the relation between A and C? Can I say C equal to 3A? Means 200% increase. How much extra is there? C equal to 3A means A is there. What is the extra? 2A. 2 means 200%. Okay, why I can say directly 200% is that's what the shortcut in percentages actually. Okay, C equal to 3A is the relationship we know. Okay, now I can say C is 2A more than that A. Compared to A, C is 2A extra. They're asking greater than that. If they mention C is what percent of A means 300%. Understand the question. If the question is C is what percent of A, C is 3 times A, 3 means 300%. I can go directly with option C, 300%. But they're asking C is how much percentage? More than, greater than A. Means A is there. What is the extra? Extra is 2A. 2 means 200%. Okay, we know 200% means 200 divided by 102. 300% means 300 divided by 103. So here option C is also available. Many people may go with option C, but if they ask C is what percent of A, then go with 300%. But here question is C is what percentage more than A, greater than A. So compared to A, what is the extra is 2A. 2A, 2 means 200% will get. In fact, that 5,000 are not at all required actually. If we take that 5,000, A salary is 1,000, B salary is 2,000, C salary is 3,000. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000 plus 3,000 is 5,000. B and C together like that will come. Okay, don't feel for sir only 5,000 salary. Maybe per hour. Take it in a positive side. Maybe they are getting per hour 5,000. So, next, in a family of 6 people, namely PQRSTU, there are equal number of men and women with one married couple. Q is P's son. So P is married to someone. So S is the mother of a boy and a girl. P and T are sons of U. How is U related to S? So this type of question, they are not giving straightforward statements. Okay, here you need to think some points. So that's what blood relation in this platform is with new points we are getting. Information is not given directly. You need to think somewhat here. Everyone try this. So in question, first statement, Q is P's son. P and T are sons of U indicates that Q and U are married couple. Sorry, P and T are sons of U. Okay, sorry. So Q, yeah, fine. Q is P son. So that's related statements at least. Not we cannot decide. They are married couple. Q is P's son. P and T are sons of U. Okay. Now they're asking how is U related to S. S is the mother of a boy and a girl. So we have PQRSTU. Okay. What is the leftover candidates? R and S. S is the mother of a boy and a girl. So P and R are married couple and S is a mother of boy. So P and S are married couple and we have one more. R is the girl. We need 3 men and 3 women. So U must be female. So how is U related to S is mother-in-law. Perfect. So here we need to think about the given data. They didn't given all these things directly. You have to decide. Okay, QR is the child of P, not given directly, but we can see S is a mother of a boy and a girl, and we have one married couple P and S. Next question: coding and decoding. Option B, B for Mangalore. The logic is simple: plus 1, minus 1, alternately they given. So if you do plus 1, U plus 1 is V, G minus 1 is F, but check up to the last because there is an option for none of this. Okay, as none also there, don't leave it. Okay, it will be B or none. Okay, you keep checking that also. In a fast way, A, next letter B, N before M, D of 3, A before F. B is correct only now. But okay, I have that habit. When none of this is there in the options, okay, don't decide with first two letters. Keep checking up to the last. If any one thing failed, also we have to go with none. Okay, if none is not involved, VF is the first two, then we can decide. Coding and decoding. Time and distance. Average speed we discussed certain questions already in previous session. What is average speed is? Total distance by total time. So this is basic related to time and distance. A man completes a journey in 10 hours. He travels first half of the journey at the rate of 21 km per hour and second half at the rate of 24 km per hour. Find the total journey in kilometers. So the options are 220, 224, 230, 234. What's your answer? A man completes a journey in 10 hours. He travels first half of the journey at the rate of 21 km per hour and the second half of journey at the rate of 24 km per hour. Find the total journey in kilometers. Many may be thinking about the option 225, 225, but not available. Then think these are the options they given. See, 2 points which will comes to your mind is half of the journey. It is in terms of time. It is in terms of distance also. Let us take total distance is D. D by 2 kilometers. Next to D by 2 kilometers. First to D by 2 kilometers with 21 km per hour. Next to D by 2 kilometers in okay 24 that also possible. The people may be thinking in terms of timing 5 hours, 5 hours like that. It can be in terms of distance also. Total distance you divide into two parts. Anyone got the answer? By taking the d by 2, d by 2. What I am telling you, total distance split into 2, d by 2, d by 2. This one with 21 kilometer per hour. Next half of the journey with 24 kilometer per hour. Right? Then time is distance by speed. So first one, time is total 10 hours. First one is distance is d by 2, speed is 21. Second one distance is d by 2, speed is, then one equation, take d common and take LCM in the denominator. We'll get 2 into 3 into 7 into 8, right? So 48. So we'll get, okay, 21 into 8. 3 sevens, 3 8 times. We already taken 3 into 7. This should be 8 like that. So this is 8. And here 7, 15. So if it is d equal to 10 into 2 into 21 into 8 upon 15. 5 2 times, 5 3 times, 3 7 times. We got 28 into 8, which is 224. Many got 225, but answer is 224. There is a difference. Half of the journey, it is in terms of distance, not in terms of time. If 225 is given, many may be opted for that. But this is C. Simple, basic time is distance by speed. Everybody knows that. There is nothing new point here. Okay, but journey, half of the journey is in terms of distance. Okay, not in terms of timing, distance. We have one equation created, one unknown d. You people can work on it and calculate d value. Any doubt in this, please? Let's see about the next one, if you are clear with this. That equation, we need to take LCM there. 2 into 21 into 24. So up to here, my job done. You need to do that basic calculations. So see the next one, coding and decoding. This question answer depends on the options actually, purely. Because we have two new words, two new codes required. Simple logic is that frog and jumped is the new one. D is there commonly in both. Here one is there, okay, D is there, here one is there, D is there. So D means one required. One must be there in the options and two new words, two new codes required. For frog and jumped, sir, 1 2 3 1 2 7, which one, sir? 3 is already used. 3 means it will be dog or ran. But here I don't have dog or ran, frog jumped. We need two new codes. It purely depends on option. It can be 1 2 7 or 1 2 8 also, 1 8 2 also, anything. Some new code required. It purely depends on options. Okay, 1 2 7 is what among options suitable. I can give 1 8 2, that also correct then. One is mandatory and two new codes required, that's available in B option. So appreciate yourself, we cross century. Fine, so see the next one, we'll see. Okay, we don't want to relax like Kohli after century. We need to keep going until we score as much as possible. Right, so let's see about next one. Z varies directly as x and inversely as the square of y. There is one topic called ratio, proportion and variations. Many people know about ratios clearly, but this comes under variations concept. Ratio, proportion and variations. Combination along with percentages they mix up. See, as we have only 10 questions in Cisco, you can expect questions like this, 2 or 3 topics combination. This is variations concept because z vary directly as x, inversely vary with square of, sorry, not square root, square of x, so y square. But important, there is something called k will come here. K is a constant. This is using variations concept, z equal to k into x divided by y square, where k is a constant. Directly vary with x, inversely vary with square of x. Sometimes there is a square root of x. Accordingly, we need to modify the equation. Okay, fine. Now, percentage is involved. What is the percentage increase in z? If 12% increase in x is there, x is a numerator, right? So when x increases, z automatically increase directly proportional. When y decrease also, z increase. Y is in denominator inversely, but if y increase, z will decrease. But here y is decreasing, so automatically z will increase. If it is percentages also, it's not directly percentages as well because denominator y square. Now what do we need to do? 12% increase means we have to write 112%. Z dash I am writing now. Z is original one. Z dash is the changed one. So Z dash is k into 112% of x. Why 112%? 12% increase. Denominator 80% of y whole square. Why 80% of y? 20% decrease whole square because square of y. Okay, so now I'll take that kxy square separately. Then here 112% will be numerator. Denominator is 80% square. Means 80% into 80% or 80 divided by 100, 80 divided by 100 two times. In denominator, it will be like 80 divided by 100 and 80 divided by 100. Numerator 112%, I'll write 112 divided by 100. Okay, so this 100 will get cancelled. So these two zeros also get cancelled. We're left with 112 divided by 18 to 8. I think still, if you try, this is 8 one times and 4 times, and still this is 7 upon 4. Right? Now listen, z dash is 7 by 4 times of z, because all this together is nothing but z only. So 7 by 4. 7 by 4 is more than 1. So definitely increase. What is 7 by 4? Can write 1.75? 1.75. 1.75 in terms of percentage is 175%. Any value you want to convert into percentage, multiply with 100. 2 is nothing but 200%. Multiply with 100. Okay. What is more than 100 here? How much more than 100 here? So I can say 75% increase. 100% means same. Extra is 75%. Like we discussed, C equal to 3A, 2A extra, 200% increase. Like that here, 175%, 100% means same thing. Extra is 75%. In profit and loss also, 120% means 20% profit. 85% is 15% loss. Same category here also. More than 100% what is there, that we consider as a profit. Here 175% is there. More than 100%, 75% is there. We'll consider 75% gain. So see this. Okay, first with that equation, that variation concept is completed. From there onwards, it's all about percentages. Okay, numerator y 112% we written, in denominator y 80%. Lot of people they write 80% one time only, but the whole square is there. We have to take 2 times. Okay, then how to convert into percentage and all is a matter of calculations of all this. So see this 175%. Or else what you can do, if you are still confusing, 7 by 4 is fraction, right? Multiply with 100. 7 by 4 into 100%. 100 by 4 is 25. 7 into 25 is 175%. You can get like that also. Anything you want to convert into percentage into 100. Half is how much percentage? Half? 50%. Half into 100. Anything fraction or integer or decimal you want to convert into percentage, simply do into 100. Right? Good question. This is combination of two topics, variations. That too in percentage. One is increasing, one is decreasing. Some action in numerator, something in denominator happening. As we are discussing just now regarding profit and loss, we just point out. We got here a question. And again, I'm sure that many people will do some mistake here. A machine cost 375 rupees. Good. If it is sold at a loss of 20%, then what is the selling price? Cost price is 375. Selling price is 80% of that, or 20% of 375 should be removed. What is 10% for 375? 37.5. 20% is 75. Remove 75. You can write 80% of CP. You can write 80% of CP and then calculating 300 will come. Or else directly SP is equal to 375 minus 20% of 375. 10% is 37.5, 20% means 75 remove. But in fact, in this question, all this I don't want. I don't want cost price, I don't want selling price, still I can solve the question. This is only for understanding actually, but without cost price and selling price also this question can be done. Okay, I'll let you know what that secondary. Okay, first here what they are asking. See the last line. Cost price as a percentage of selling price. X is what percent of Y means X by Y into 100. Your cost price with respect to selling price means they're asking CP by SP into 100. CP is 375, SP is 300 into 100. This 100 cancel. 375 divided by 3, which is 125%. So guys, see, they don't give amount also. If simply they say, okay, if machine is bought for certain price not given, no problem. Okay, selling at a loss of 20%, then what is cost price as a percentage of selling price can be done directly without the 375 rupees not given the question. Also, still we can solve the question. I'll let you know how to do, but first complete this. We'll see about the alternate method. This is method 1. Method 2, directly without any of these prices we can solve. Method 2, ignoring this all prices. See, they given how much loss? 20% loss. That one statement is sufficient, to solve this question. As 20% loss is given, we need to mention SP equal to 80% of CP. Question is what? CP by SP into 100%, right? This is the question they're asking. CP is what percentage of SP? You know already CP by SP in that question. Okay. SP by CP is 80%. Okay, means 80 divided by 100, 4 by 5. 4 by 5. Okay, CP already we said. So CP by SP is nothing but 5 by 4. Substitute that, that's what the question is actually. 5 upon 4 into 100. For 25 times 5 into 25 is 125%. No need of the 375 rupees, nothing like that. So this is how we can solve the question without the data as well. This is method 2. 20% loss is sufficient. See, in fact, this is what they want to convey, like A is 20% taller than B, then B is dash percentage shorter than A. What you can guess that? What's the answer you people are guessing? A is 20% more than B. B is what percentage shorter than A? Less than A. Many will think 20. But that's what the case here. Previously what? Okay, SP is 20% less than CP. Is that or not? 20% loss means SP is 20% less than CP. Now CP is 25% more than SP. It's not 20-20. The question, what is the point you need to understand from this question is this. Reverse is not. It's not like, okay, from Hyderabad to Chennai, distance is 500. From Chennai to Hyderabad, distance is 500. Okay, that not that logic. Okay, here in terms of percentage, A is 20% more than B. Then B is not 20% less than A. Denominator will change. Previously SP by CP, now CP by SP. Reverse. When it is reverse, don't think that 20% loss means here 20% profit, 120%. You have that option. 120% also definitely they'll give. See, as we may think from this side 20% loss, return side 20% profit. Some people will mark 120%. It's available. Okay, it's like a question. If you see percentages video, that topic. Okay, we clearly mentioned A is 20% more than B, then B is 16.66% less than A. It's not 20. 16.66% less than A. That you need to understand more from percentages. I just, okay, in this connection, I just open that point. You can go through that percentages video in our channel. Okay, you can learn from that. Now let's see about this question. D is 25 meters south of A. C is 10 meters east of B. I think this question we solved, it seems. Similar to this, may not be same. There we did a lot of other work, but then seeing the question, what variable they are connecting? B with D. Draw the diagram only up to that. We solved similar question where we connected all points. At the end, they connected only first two. No waste of time there. So here, B is 25 meters south of, from A, so 25 meters south means down. Okay. C is 10 meters east of B. This is 25, this is 10. Then they said D is 30 meters north of C. I think same question we solved, it seems, or similar to this. Now, no need of continuing because they're asking B is in which direction of D. So with respect to D, B is below, south, and left side means west, south, west. We are not completing the diagram. There is still some other statements, E and D related, X and E related, M and X related, C and M, all those not required because the question is related to B and D only. It's waste of time doing or remaining all. B with respect to D. From D, B is below and the left side, so south, west. Automatically, they give other one where you do mistake. Some people don't read the question properly. Here they're asking B with respect to D. If suppose you take D with respect to B, the northeast should be there. Okay, in fact, northeast is not there luckily in the option. Generally, they'll keep that also one or time. But here answer is south, west, D. Okay, from D, B is below. So south, left means west, southwest. Done. So the next question. If a car requires 5 liters fuel on day 1 of the journey and 10 liters fuel on day 2, then what is the average fuel consumption of the car over the 2 days journey? I think I already mentioned in previous classes also. All these questions are from previous Cisco or metal platform. So keep in mind that. So, What's the answer? 7.5 liters. So it's regarding fuel only, average fuel, sum divided by number of. What is the total? Okay, divided by number of days. They said over the 2 days, total fuel consumption is, yeah, average is total divided by number of. Here, the total fuel consumed with respect to number of days, which is nothing but 7.5 liters per day. Now, here I think some points you quickly can learn. In a queue of 6 children, so I have 6 people, 6 children are there. Q is third from the left, S is third from the right, P is standing to the left of you. Okay, left of you means it may be immediate left or second left or third left. P is left of you, not mentioned immediate left. In closed arrangements, left means immediate left we can consider. Closed arrangements means circle, hexagon, triangle, all closed one. But this is standing in a queue line. It's not ending. There is not closed. It's not a closed one. It's an open one. So left means we can consider first left or second left or third left. But they given U is immediate left of Q. That's fine. R and T are neighbors. R is not standing at the extreme right. Among these 6 people, you give the positions. What is the position of U from the right of the Q they are asking. Q is third to the left and S is third from the right. So from left end, from right end, this is left end. This we can consider right end. So they said Q is third from the left, S is third from the right. P is standing to the left of U, U is standing to the immediate left of Q. So, sorry, immediate left of Q. So U is immediate left of Q. P is standing to the left of U means definitely P is at the left end. R and T are neighbors. It can be RT or TR. R is not on the extreme right side means R will be from the second place and T is in the extreme right side. So what is the position of U? Already it's decided. U position is second from the left side, fifth from the right side. They are asking from right of the Q, fifth position. From left side, it's nothing. U is already decided actually. You can stop there and you can answer the question. U we already decided. U, Q, S is initially decided. No need of P, R, T into picture. There itself we can decide the answer. U is fifth from the right side, second from the left side. Done with the question? Right, so see the next one. Again, first two statements true. What about third one? But here they involving the concept of discounts and all. Again, old format of the question, but here the data given is a bit new. Regarding discounts they mentioned. Brand A company is offering flat 50% discount on all its products. B is offering up to 70% discount on all its products. Okay, two statements. Now, of 2 pairs of jeans bought from both the brands which were at the same market price. Means first of jeans 2000, second one jeans also 2000. Both shops. Brand A 2000, brand B also 2000. Then which is cheaper? Same market price. They are given discount on all its products, not on particular. Then if first two statements are true, what about third statement is the question. Why uncertain? Up to 70% discount is the problem. First one 50% okay. We also know lot of shops they'll mention up to 50% discount. Once we enter, they'll say this is new arrival, no discount. This is 1 year before 20% discount. Then we don't go that, right? So when it is old stock, why we'll purchase, right? So that's what okay. When you go for any malls, okay, so we'll be seeing that okay 1+1 offer something like that. When we turn into the shop, okay, then they'll mention for this one for only that corner they'll put only few clocks for this one only offer applicable, sir. Remaining all are as per the market price, no discount, something like. So the problem is that is uncertain. Good, because of this one. Up to 70% discount means it may be 1% discount also. We cannot go ahead. Okay, so 10% also possible. Then problem is that yeah, if they given 70% discount, flat 70% is no problem. Flat 50%, that's what we have to see before entering to the shop. We have to check it out. Is it up to or were they given flat? Okay, that's the point we need to look into. So uncertain. Good. Next again compound interest related. $1,500 at compound interest or 20% per annum. After 3 years, what will be the amount? $1,500 become what amount? They're not asking about compound interest here. Amount after 3 years. This is 2,540, not 25%. So one simple method to solve the question is 1,500 into 120% whole cube. 1,500 into 120% whole cube. Why whole cube? Why 120%? 20% profit at 20%, interest at 20% increase. So you can cancel all those. 1,500 into 120% means 120 divided by 100. 120 divided by, this is one method. Other method also will be given, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, these 3 zeros will be cancelled. We have again 2 zeros. So 1 zero left over in denominator. 15 into 12 cube means 1,728. Divide by 10. This is 5 3 times, 5 2 times, 2 8 6 4. 3 into 4 ending with 2 I required option. Available is this. I didn't done the entire multiplication, but I have a logic that 3 into 4 should end with what? 3 4s 12, ending with 2, ending with 2 only, one option available. I don't do that entire multiplication. In fact, I have a basic thought, 3 into 800 is 2,400. I want to get more than that. More than 2,400 and ending with 2. That's satisfied in option B. This is one method. Another method also will be given, no issue. So, one method to solve this is this. Amount means no need to remove the principal. Sir, if they ask compound interest, then remove 1,500 from that. Minus 1,500 will give you the compound interest. Compound interest means we have to remove the principal. This is amount. Amount means no need of minus 1,500. Some people may have that habit of minus 1,500. That is only for compound interest. This is one method to solve the question. The another method which we discussed in simple interest and compound interest topic, and maybe it's a time saver or not, you need to check. If calculator not allowed also, still I think this will be a bit better. See, compound interest for first year, what is the principal? What is the rate of interest? So 20% of 1,500. What is 10%? 150. 20% means 300. Compound interest for second year is 300 plus 20% for that. What is 10% of 300? 10% of 300 is 30. 20% means, so 360 is second year compound interest. Third year compound interest is 360 plus 20% for that. 10% is 36, 20% is 72, 432. Adding all this will give compound interest for 3 years. So 300, 300, 600 and 400,000 and 92 extra, 1092 is the compound interest. Now compound amount means compound interest plus principal. 1500 already there plus 1092 adding we got 2590. This is the another method. Just compound interest means 1092 completed. And the second method will help you because sometimes they will give compound interest of third year. They may ask you to calculate compound interest of first year. First year, okay. In fact, see, I can write that 360 directly like this dear. 300 into 120% will give 360. 300 plus 20% added, right? 300 means 100%. 20% means 120%. 300 into 120% is 360. 360 into 120% is 432. Directly into 120 into 120 also okay. The same thing here also application. But why I'm doing like this is when calculator not allowed. When 120% is involved more, people may confuse. So that's why we always split like this and do. So 300, 360, 432 adding all. Compound interest for 3 years is opting. Compound amount is 2590. Back to syllogism, and there is an option called either or, neither nor as well. Only one follows, only two follows. Both failed, either one or two. And here a lot of people will do some mistake. I'll wait for your answer. Take time. Try to draw as many diagrams as possible. Options are only one follows, only two follows. I think I'll bring that option here as well. Neither nor also. Okay, you can see the entire question now with options as well. Try this. Yeah, the specialty of this question is many may be okay thinking about either or because okay generally for either or what is the basic property required is terms must be said. Here footballer, gold medalist, gold medalist. And other property required for either or is one should say there is a connection, one should say there is no connection. Here also that also there. First one is saying footballer and gold medalist are connected. Second one saying footballer gold medalist. See, no gold medalist is footballer, no footballer is gold medalist, both same only. No X is Y, no Y is X, both same. X is not connected to Y, then Y is not connected to X. Okay, second statement, no good gold, no second conclusion, no gold medalist is footballer or no footballer is gold medalist also. Okay. But answer, because of these two properties, people may think about either or, First is, but see, when now this is satisfied, don't fix for either or directly. Okay, your diagram should demand. Some people are taking the wrong direction. They don't listen the concept entire. They'll say, I may write the notes like first 2 points for either or. Okay, one should say plus, one should say connected, one should say not connected. Second point I may mention, terms should be same. Third point I'll mention, diagram should demand. But people don't read the third point. First 2 points satisfied are either or option available. Option available will go. Don't do like that. We'll see what is happening. No student is gold medalist. Okay. All footballers are students. So obviously gold medalist and footballer will not be connected. Any diagram you try, second one will be true. First one, no way. because student and gold medal is not connected. How footballer will connect? Footballer is inside the student, right? You will see that other diagrams. Is there any other class? All footballers are students, obviously inside only. No student is gold medalist, no other go. We can put gold medal out. So definitely second one is true. Only two follows. What about non? Non-food. No, that's what. Here we don't want to put the common facts. It's about the statement only. We don't want to put other cases. Here only think about statements. Here they said all footballers are students. Yes, all footballers are students. And they said student and gold medalists are not connected. People may argue, sir, gold medal is given for students only, sir. Okay, but that's all out of here. What are the statement given? That only we should consider for that question. Okay, and consider the statements is true. Okay, whether that is by fact wise it is wrong also. We should consider for that question as true. Okay, you draw the diagram, any diagram. Second one is holds good here. Okay, you can observe clearly they mention, right? So all footballers are not gold medalists for sure. Footballer gold medal is not connected. So gold medalist footballers. Second conclusion only, not first one. Only two follows. You check it out. No sir, I draw a diagram. Speak in terms of diagram. The diagram should satisfy the no assumptions. You don't think in your brain. Put it on paper. In terms of diagram, please. Sir, I want to use circle only. Use square box also. No problem, sir. For a while I am using that circle shape. So you want to use triangle shape for footballer? Okay, it's your wish. That is for understanding we are using that circle and all. You can use square shape also, no problem. You try, put it in diagram. Let me know. Some people those said either one or two. Please let me know. So this is what the wrong perception. Your diagram should demand. Here all diagrams, whatever you follow, second one only will be true. In fact, that is the other diagram like all football players are students means I can use same circle for football and student also. But still in that case also only second one true. All footballers are students means same circle can be used for both. That's one chance. Other chance is football should be inside. This is the only case two diagrams. For all there are two diagrams. One is this same circle for both. Other one is football should be inside the students. All footballers are students means. So use any diagram also still. Second one only holds good. Okay, if you any doubt, please put it in diagram and we'll discuss. Don't see that as a personal statement. See in terms of diagram only. Now this is also excellent question. The price of rice fall by 20%. So how much rice can be bought now with the money that was sufficient to buy 20 kgs of rice previously? Previously you are getting 20 kgs. Now price decrease means consumption will increase. Let's say 100 rupees you taken for previous month. You got 20 kgs. Now same 100 rupees you want to purchase. How many kgs you are getting is what the question. Simple. 100 is not mentioned. You can assume that. Previously you are getting 20 kgs. Now for the same amount, as price is decreased, you will get more consumption. So what? How much you will get now? How much more they are not asking. Definitely price decrease means okay, you will get more quantity. It should be more than 20. Same. Okay, see, I'm telling you, last month you taken 100 rupees and you got previous month. I'm talking about previously. Previously you have 100 rupees and you got 20 kgs. For that 100 rupees you bought 20 kgs. Means what is the price? 5 rupees per kg, right? Now price is decreased to, price is how much decreased? 20% decreased. Means 4 rupees per kg. 20% decreased price. Budget is same. I am going with 100 rupees only. Previously 100 rupees I went to the shop. Previously 100 rupees, now also 100 rupees. But price is reduced. 5 kgs 5 rupees per cage, 20% decrease means 4 rupees per cage only. Why 4 you got? What you have right? 5 into 80%, right? Have you got 4 per kg is 20% decrease means 5 into 80%, 80 by 100. 80% is 4 by 5. 5 into 4 by 5 will give 4 only. Now 4 rupees per kg, you want 100 rupees budget already there, then how many kgs you will get? 25 kgs you will get. So that's what the question. And read the question carefully. Sometimes they may ask you how much more you got. Then option should be A. How much more means 5. Option A is required. But now you are getting 25 kgs. How much rice can he bought? He can be bought. Okay, fine. Percentages topic. When budget is same, price decreases, consumption will increase. When budget is same, price increases, consumption will decrease. Same budget. That's why if you see any textbook in library, in percentage last they'll give. Okay, expenditure is same. Expenditure without changing the expenditure like that. So that's what here also expenditure is saying. The money is sufficient for previously whatever same money I'm taking now. This is actually related to that question only. Price, expenditure and expenses. Now here what they given, a certain piece of land is sold for rupees 8,75,000. The owner loss is 12.5%. Now question, at what approximate price must the land be sold in order to gain the same percentage? Means how much profit you want? 12.5% profit required. Then what should be the selling price is the question. 12.5% gain required. Guys, this 8,75,000 is it cost price? 8,75,000. It is nothing but selling price with 2.5% loss. Now they are asking, okay, what must be the selling price to get the 12.5% gain? What's the answer? Calculation is easy only. Check once. When you sell it for 8,75,000, you are getting 12.5% loss. Now, what must be my selling price to get 12.5% gain? Same gain you want, same percentage gain. Option, not much calculations, easy only. Option A is true. See, 12.5% loss means what is that? 87.5% of cost price, right? That's nothing but 8,75,000. Now 12.5% gain means 112.5% of cost price. See, 87.5 related to 8,75,000. 87.5% related to 8. Don't calculate cost price is 10 lakhs, waste of time. You can calculate cost price, we'll get 10 lakhs. Then doing this is waste of time. 87.5% is 8,75,000. Then 112.5% is 11,25,000. Option A. Profit and loss related question. We have closed 1 hour more and we have 20 questions more. So we need to speed up. 87.5%, so 8,75,000. 112.5%, so 11,25,000. Which one we fix? Is it whether we fix for the time or whether we fix for the questions? 20 more. Time 410. Questions means 130. Our time means 410. You freeze now. Questions. Okay. Now see the next question. A company spends 1 lakh for rupees for repairs, sorry, and 20,000, 20% of the expenditure was on computer repair. What is the amount spent for it? Okay. Now see, they are spending 1 lakh dollars, okay, for repair. Among them, 20% is for computer repairs. What is that budget they are asking? What is in terms of amount? For repairs, they are spending 1 lakh dollars. Okay, so among that, for computer repairs is 20%, means $20,000 direct. So computer repairs is 20% of that. 20,000. So direct question. Okay, not. That's what, okay, in exam, when you feel first question is difficult, yeah, that's what, okay, sometimes in a shuffle manner, some of you may got first question difficult, some of you got easy, some of you got difficult, easy, moderate, all those. You just go for the next question and check. And before that, read the instructions carefully. Sometimes all of a sudden, every year they may do some changes in the exams. All of a sudden, they may put negative marking, maybe. All of a sudden, they may mention fifth question is mandatory. If you not attempt that, remaining all attempted also, you may not clear the exam. Some instructions might be given, you need to go through it. Okay, first they'll give some time to read the instructions also. Some competitive exams, there is a mandatory section to complete. Remaining all 100% done, that mandatory section not completed, you may not clear the test also. So you need to read the instructions, have that habit. Okay, when you go for any main exam, they'll put negative marking, all those instructions they'll mention. So you please check whether there is no negative marking or not. If there is negative marking, then you have to be bit choose. Okay, choosy, and what whether negative marking also they'll mention. Is it half or half 1/2? Or is it 1/4 negative marking? What we need to check once. Now, this is the question actually what I discussed previously. I said, okay, A is 25% more than B. B is what percentage less than A? Same one, but they mention in terms of income. John income is 25% less than George. Now, George is how much more than John? Is not 25% for your kind info. That I am thinking. First, that is eliminated. Some people without the concept in mind, they'll opt 25. Wanted, they'll give that option. Okay. So we need to think of it. John income is 25% less than George. Then George is how much more than John? See, some people will give formula like this, okay, A by B, or A by A upon A plus B, or B by A plus B, all those will live it. Simple, okay, basic thing. 75% can I write it or not? Can I write 75% of George? Why 75%? Oh, 75% can write 75 by 100, which is 3 by 4, right? Yes or no? Now, can I write George is 4 by 3 times John? 4 by 3 is more than 1. So, more. Okay, how much extra is there? More than 1, how much extra? 1 by 3. So, that's why 33.33 complete. G equal to 4 by 3. Okay, 1 means 100%. More than 100% only I want. 4 by 3 can be written as 1 plus 1 by 3. Or else, directly multiply with 100. 4 by 3 into 100 is 400 by 3%. Means 133.33%. More than 100, how much is there? So, George is 33.33% more than George. Okay, so that's what. No need of formulas. Simple. How you are writing percentage, converting percentage to fraction, fraction to percentage. Okay, some people will do like this. 4 by 3 write as 1 plus 1 by 3 in mind. So 1 is 100%. I want that 1 by 3 extra. 1 by 3 is fraction. Percentage is 33.3. Directly I can put there. That's all up to you. How you consider that question. What way you are seeing. That's all up to you. Or directly multiply with 100 also. You got more than 100. Whatever extra is there. That's what your answer. Or they can write 33 1 by 3 also, dear. Fraction, they can write like this also. Okay, this one, if you know, okay, no need of adding any other formulas. Some people say shortcut, like, okay, there is also format. If it is shortcut means, okay, J is equal to A by B times of this. Then B upon, okay, A minus B into 100, B upon A plus B into 100. For this case, this formula, all those we have a confusion. We may apply other one, we got wrong answer. So always stick on for this one. Simple logic, how the connection is, you can solve it easily. I think easy among all. Boys and girls, 3 is to 2 ratio. Total people are 50 in the class. So, yeah, 3 plus 2, 5. You want 50 means multiply by 10. So, boys is 30, girls is 20. Ratio 3 plus 2, if you add, we got 5, but class strength is 50. We need to multiply by 10. So 3 into 10, 30, 2 into 10, 20. Boys are 30, girls are 20. See some questions what they give, you know. Okay, boys and girls ratio is 3 is to 2, which cannot be the total number of students in the class. Okay, our answer should be 5 multiple. If anything is not 5 multiple, that's the wrong answer. They are giving questions like that also. Boys and girls strength in the class is 3 is to 2 ratio. Which of the following options cannot be the total strength of the class? Can be total strength of the class. Can be means your answer should be 5 multiple. Cannot be means your answer should not be 5 multiple. You have to check for that. Because boys and girls must be integer. If I say 42 students in the class, then it's wrong. 42 cannot be divided by 5. Okay, then I can take 24.4 boys, 24.6 boys in the class. It's not acceptable. So to satisfy that boys and girls integer, your answer should be divided by 5. Here that's what, okay, 3 plus 2, 5. Total 50 matching into 10 should be divided. 3 into 10, 2 into 10. Boys 30, girls 20 like that. Now this one. At least some worth question after all basic discussions. Everyone try this. Don't decide the question by seeing the length. The question is actually easy one only, not too much difficult. It's easy one only. Total how many copies are there? 10,000 copies. Romeo can do 100 copies. Sandra is half efficient means 50 copies in one day. George is as efficient as Romeo means he can do 100 copies. Romeo is half as Matthew means Matthew is 200 copies. Now all of them together, Matthew 200, Georgie 100, 300, Sandra is 50, 350, Romeo is 100, so 450 copies per day, 10,000 copies. See, you want to travel 10,000 kilometers, you are traveling 450 kilometers per hour or per day. How many days? So that's it. 10,000 divided by 450. Approximately they are asking. Now important thing, the problem here is 22 is that 23 also available in the options. One side of the coin, you people may think about 22. Okay. Other side of the coin 23 because you crossed more than 22 days. See, suppose you have a page, okay, you have a paper, you are writing 3 lines, fourth line 1.1 word you written in fourth line. Which line you are now? Fourth line, don't say 3.5 lines, right? You are writing a okay, notes in the page, you are done with 3 lines, then one word in the next one. Which line you are is means fourth line. Okay, but the problem here they use the word approximately. That they then people are thinking about 22 because 22.22 sir, close to 22. Okay, people may think about, but okay, conceptual wise it should be 23 days. As per approximation, that's the problem. So here it might be 22 also taking approximately, but using that logical point 23, approximation point means 22. Approximate to 22. Approximate point of view 22. If they don't use the word approximately, then I have to say the answer is 23 days only. But they use the word approximately, I think that triggers towards 22 as the answer. Without this approximate word 23, but they said approximately so on, so 22 should be your answer. 22 answered here, we cannot go. So Romeo is 100 copies per day. Sandra 50 copies per day. Georgie also 100 copies per day. Matthew 200 copies per day. 22 is the answer here. Don't go for 23, 22 only. As they use the word approximately, close to that one, we have to go. But if there is no word called approximate, then we have to go with 23. Okay, because of word approximately, go with 22 only. Because nowadays, if people go for any shopping and all, you got a round figure. Okay, you have 9.22, means they'll give 9 rupees only charging. 9.51 means they'll charge 10 rupees. More than 9.5, they are approximating to 10. Less than 9.5, they are taking to 9, round off. So when they use the word approximately, they are given, so we need to round off that. If not given, 23 is the answer for sure. Now again, percentages. A square is converted into a rectangle by increasing one of its sides by 5%, reducing the other side by 5%. What is the percentage change in the area of the two figures? Initially square, now it become rectangle. Length increased, breadth decreased. One side increase means it become, let's say it's a length. Other side decrease, let's say it's a breadth. Now two areas are there. Now a lot of people are thinking there is no change. So 5% increase, 5% decrease, cancel. No. Answer is 0.25. That's the beauty in this topic. As already mentioned, okay, 20%, A is 20% more than B is not, B is 20% less than A. It's not same. So one 5% increase, other 5% decrease is not cancelling. It's like see, simple logic is like, 5% increase means can I write 105%? 5% decrease means can I write 95%? Why multiplication area means? A square, A into A or length into breadth for rectangle, multiplication. Now, is it cancelled on 1? Is this value equal to 1? If this is equal to 1, I will agree. There is no change. But it's not equal to 1. You will get less than 1. Means area decreased. How much less also we need to be careful. 105% means 105 divided by 100. 95% means 95 divided by 100. Listen, I have a target in my mind. Again, I need to convert into percentage. I'll keep 100 as it is. I don't disturb 100. I'll keep it 1 as it is. This one only I'll disturb. 521 times 5, 20 times. This is 5 4 times 5, 19 times. 21 into 19 divided by 4. 100 you keep as it is to convert into percentage. So 21 into 9. 19 divided by 4. So it's actually 5.25 into 19. Okay. So what you got totally? 380, 399 divided by 4. Right? 400 is there. Okay. Percentage. Because of divided by 100, I will convert into percentage. 399 by 4 is 99.75%. How much less? That's the option. Option B because of that. Or else there is a shortcut x plus y plus xy by 100. Listen, this is the shortcut formula. X plus y plus xy by 100. See, I have to take positive if it is increasing. I have to take negative if it is decreasing. Positive if it is increasing, negative means decreasing. Okay, x is 1 increasing. Increasing I am taking plus 5. Y is decreasing minus 5. Plus 5 into minus 5 divided by 100. Plus 5 minus 5 cancel. Minus 25 divided by 100 is 0.25. Because of minus decrease. Minus means decrease, plus means increase. You can do that also. When there are two changes, okay, you can use x plus y plus xy by 100. So what is that formula? Okay, if you don't want to go with that, this is the procedure easily. Why 105? 5% increase. 95 because why we multiplied that area like length into breadth. Or else I have to take square of 100. Okay, length is side is 10. 10 into 10. 10 become 10.5. This is 10 become 9.5. 5% decrease. Multiplying, comparing that. You can do. You can do that also. I don't say no. You can take some square, assume that, okay, square area is 100, then each side is 10, 10 into 10. One side increased by 5% is 10 become 10.5. One side decreased by 5% is 10 become 9.5. You can do like that also. Then comparing the area, what is the percentage decrease, all you can calculate. Okay, in fact, here luckily, they didn't use the option. See, sometimes what they do, options like percentage change they given, I may give the option 0.5% increase. 0.5% decrease, 0.25% increase. Here, can we address that increase decrease? Is it 0.25% increase or decrease? Decrease because less than 100. Here also, because of negative, here we got minus 0.25. Because of negative, we have to consider it's a decrease. Right. Next one, time and distance. Tony take 5/12 of an hour to reach his office and 2/3 of an hour to reach home. It's a basic. What is the total time taken by him in traveling? See, from my home to college, I am taking 1 hour while coming. Return due to traffic, I am taking 1 hour, 10 minutes. What's the total time I spend for traveling? 2 hours, 10 minutes. Here also they are asking that. Okay, while going to office, he taken 5/12 of hour, means 25 minutes. Return journey, 2/3 of an hour, means 40 minutes. So total time spending is 65 minutes. Time and distance, in fact, timing or nothing more, distance also not that they are giving only recording time. Total time spent by him in traveling. So at least suggest to some of your friends, those who not attend for any class, at least attend the test. Some questions like this basic also they can give. Okay, if you at least if people alert in the exam without any knowledge, okay, maybe without this training also people can crack certain questions. Yes, they're asking some basic for sure. Now, four books were distributed among three friends such that each received at least one book. So how many books are there? Four. Okay. Minimum they have to get one book. At least they have to get one book. So one of the friend will get two books. We can expect that, right? As you have four books, three friends, minimum they are getting one. Okay, so one friend will get two books as well, right? So now this is the question. For they given the names also. Rams, Fountainhead. Okay, other one is okay. They why did not receive any related to Ram book. Jet did not receive Stephen's book. Okay, Stephen's 7 Habits. Shivakera's Born to Win. Now, Ranan's Night of Journey, January 16, not journey, January 16. Who will receive that? Is it X, Y, Z? Cannot be determined. What should be the answer? So X should receive one book. Okay, X already got one book. That's Anand Ayan Ran's Fountain Head. Okay. Why don't want Ayan Rand's book? Means actually Fountainhead, there is one more book. Ayan Rand's Night of Journey. See, don't receive those two. Why don't want these two books? Fountainhead, you don't want. We don't want. Okay, January 16. Means he want another book. What is the other book is? Stephen Covey's 7 habits or Shivakera's Burn to Win. Okay. Jed did not receive Stephen Covey's 7 habits and Shivakera's, which Jed will receive Anne Rand's Night of January 16th. January 16th. Okay, not journey. So I'm getting in that flow. So Jed will definitely receive that. So okay, then why will receive maybe Stephen Covey's 7 habits or Shivakera's husband? There is one more book. It may be received by X or Y or Z. But question is regarding this. Ayn Rand's Night of January 16th. Who will receive that is Z. Because Z want to get one book. So definitely Z will receive it. Sorry. Who received the 7 habits? Okay, 7 habits cannot be determined then problem. 7 habits is not by Z. It can be taken by X or Y. So sorry. Okay, Ayn Rand's Night of Journey January is for Z, but if it is regarding 7 habits, it can be X or Y. 7 habits cannot be taken by Z. Okay, that can be taken by X also. So they're asking regarding 7 habits means it is X or Y. Cannot be determined, sir. Question we need to clear. So who received the 7 habits? X can get the 2 books also. So X can get 7 habits. Y can get Shivakera's one. Okay, so that's one possibility. Or Y may get 7 habits. X may receive Shivakera's burn. So that's also another possibility. So we cannot decide who is getting that 7 habits. Stephen Covey's 7 habits. It can be X or Y. So the ratio of two natural numbers is 4.5. 4:5 ratio, right? So it should be 4:5. And their LCM is 360. What is the sum of these natural numbers? See, LCM of two numbers is 360. Okay, ratio of those numbers is 4:5. Means 4k and 5k is the numbers. And LCM is 360. Listen, in LCM for 4k and 5k, you have to take k common and LCM for 4 and 5. When there is anything common, you can pull it out, then take LCM for 4 and 5. For 4 and 5, LCM is 20. So LCM is nothing but 20k. If it is, let's say, if it is for 40 and 60, 10 is common, right? You take 10 out, take LCM for 4 and 6. For 4 and 6, LCM is 12. 10 into 12 is 120. For 40 and 60, LCM is 120 only. You can do like that. K is common, means that K you can pull it out. Now 20k is nothing but 360 given. So K must be 18. They're asking sum of those. So sum equal to 9k. One logic people will check is answer should be divided by 9. All options are divided by 9 here. Every option is divided by 9. Nothing, okay, skipping is there. So you need to work on that. K value 18. So 160. All options are divided by 9 only. So no other go, we need to calculate K. Done. So go for the next. We have still 12 questions. Half an hour time. So you decided question. So good thing. No tension for me. So now see about 190. We have 130 targets. So we'll see. The depreciation charged on a car is 20% per annum for the first 3 years and 25% per annum for the next 3 years. What will be the value of the car after 6 years? See, again percentages. First 3 years it is decreasing 20%, 20%, 20%. Depreciation is decreasing. Next 3 years it is decreasing by 25%. So after 6 years, so this is okay. We may get the idea, but in exam it will take more time there. Why, sir? See, 40,000, 4 lakhs, sorry, 4 lakhs, 20% decrease means 80%, 80. Then 75. So thing is like 80% can written as 4 by 5. That logic at least if we can try now. So might be. Okay, 75% is 3 by 4. 75% can be written as 3 by 4. 40,000. I'll write 80% as 80 by 100. 80 by 100. 80 by 100. But 75% is written as 3 by 4. 75 by 100 is so 3 by 4, 3 by 4 like that. So this two zeros, here two zeros, this two zeros, here two zeros, this 1 0, this 1 0, this 0 cancel. So for 2 times, this is also 20, 20. Now we have 27, here 16, 320, 3200 into 27. So clear thing, option A. 81,000 plus 5,400, 86,400. First 3 years, 20% depreciation decrease. Next 3 years, 25% decrease. Some people, without knowing this concept, sir, 20% for 3 years means 60% decrease, sir. 25% for 3 years means, okay, there we have again 75%. 75 plus 60, 135% decreasing. Something like that people will do. That's not the right case. So think about, okay, this is what we need to do. 80, 80, 80 like that we have to. Don't add it 20 plus 20 plus 20 and all. 100% is the maximum value. We are getting minus 135% means it's not possible. Yeah. Solve this. We have 5 people, different weights are there. The one who is the second heaviest is 78 kg. Q is not the second highest. S is 65 kg. P is 20 more than S. So P will be 85. So we got S is 65. P is 85. S and P out. Neither Q nor T is heaviest. Q is not the second heaviest also. Q is more than the weight of S but less than 78. What would be the weight of Q? So Q is more than S. Q is less than 70. More than S means more than 65. So more than 65, less than 78. So this is no, this is no. See, directly we got the answer. See, some people worried about that question, but last line is the answer directly. Last line directly giving the answer for us. In fact, you want everybody means okay, they given directly SC 65, T 60 in the last before line. And we know Q is not the second heaviest. So R will be the second heaviest, which is 78. Only we need to know about Q. They said Q is more than S and less than 78 cases. Okay, if they at least say less than R, then at least the question is bit worth. Q is more than S, less than R, means okay, 78, who is that person, we will check and do. But this question last line give the answer directly. Okay, Q is more than weight of S. S is 65 given directly. So don't see or decide the question is difficult by seeing the question length. Try to first check what they are asking. More than 65, less than 78, only one option available. Still, what to decide? Time or questions? 10 questions left. Time 4:10. Okay. 4:10 fix. Okay, good. 4:10. That's what 4:10 are questions. That's what you have to decide. Don't go for the other option. 4:10 p.m. or 10 more questions. 4:10 or 10 more questions. Neither nor. Okay. So four people are sitting in a row facing towards south direction. B is sitting second to the right of C. A is sitting between B and C. Now, okay, you are facing towards south, right? I'll take south itself here. Some people worried about, sir, south means take below. Why, that's difficult. My right is not my right then. If I take south, I'll take above as south. Who will ask? It's on paper, right? My wish. Okay, I'll take this as the south. Okay, there is no question, right? So B is second to the right of C. So B is second to the right of C. I'm taking south this way means, okay, so instead of putting the direction down, I'm changing the direction itself. South, I'm taking like this. So B is second to the right of C. C first right, second right is B. A is sitting between B and C. Okay, fine. Now, what is the position of D? D can be this side, it can be CABD, or it can be DCAB. So, third to the left of B. For B, first left, second left, third left. Third to the left of B or third to the right of C, either B or C. From C, they're not asking third from the left end, fourth from the left end or fourth from the right end. Okay, this one, okay, D is fourth from the right end, D is fourth from the left end like that, but they taken C with respect to C or with respect to B. It can be third to the left of, this is third to the right of C. Here, third to the right of C or third right of C. This is third right of C or this will be, okay, third left of B. So whenever either is there, hold on and check. Don't decide directly in alphabetical order, nothing like that. Next, to save the time, we have our time saver questions. Today, okay, after bit gap, we went to some couple of questions related to this. So now what about this? You see row wise or column wise? If you observe the dot, let's put this as 1 and 2, the dot numbers. Okay, first one, it went to here. One step clockwise. First one, it went to here. Second one here, second one here, second one here. Means one step it is moving. So, I need two horizontal. This dot here, this dot here. Because this is, let's say 1, here 1, here 1. This is 2 here, middle. Okay, then it should come to the end. Now, what about arrow? Arrow in the middle, going to the left, then right. If arrow is in the middle, it go to the left side, then it came to right side. Here, it is in the left hand, middle, again middle only came. So that's need to be analyzed. So 2 dots okay, but regarding that arrow, maybe vertical mode, if you see, vertical mode, I think again there also clash. Vertical also have a clash. Okay, we'll see what's the issue. So it's in middle, left side, okay. Then it should go the right side, but it is staying in the middle only. First row, fine, it is going good, but I think if you see the first row logic at least, this arrow should be in the left middle. If you see the first row, it keeps changing one place, but in middle row, this is some mistake. It should be in the right and right. Okay, see, sometimes there might be a chance they'll do some mistake as well. but we cannot question them. But as per the analysis, if you see middle right, then it will go to left side. So we have to see the option anything two above we require, two above here. Left side, two below is wrong. This is also wrong. This is also wrong. So, but we have a dilemma in this one also. Some people may have a doubt. But that arrow, because of second row, there is a dilemma coming because in second row they kept that middle one as it is twice. In middle position they kept it as it is twice. So what might be the other side? Seeing column wise also that same issue. Okay. In second column middle time they kept it twice. But if you see first row or last column, first row logic or first column logic, last row logic, last column logic, this will holds good. I think might be they have to give here. Might be okay. Well, because see, question paper sector they don't draw the diagram. We'll draw on paper. Some other DDP operators they'll just try to draw a diagram. These people need to verify. Maybe in a hurry, he may check first row, last row, or first column, last. That might be a chance. Okay, that's what. Okay, among options, best suitable is option A. If this is not there, then I'll think about any other. But we have first option itself related to that. Among options, best suitable is this. There should be a movement because remaining dots are keep going. Okay, in one row or one column that are also keep going. So we need to go according to that. Now back to this, and this is excellent question related to profit and loss. Here, a merchant had initially marked her goods up by 50% on cost price. Now what must be the discount? See, it's simple like you are increasing the price by 50%. Now how much you need to decrease so that you don't want profit or loss. Suppose you purchase a laptop for 1 lakh, let's say a mobile for 1 lakh. You increase the price by 50,000 means 1 lakh, 50% means it will be 1 lakh 50,000. Now again I need to bring it to 1 lakh only because I don't want no profit, no loss. Means again I want to bring it to same. Now here also that point again triggering us. Don't think that sir you increase by 50%, now you decrease by 50% same level. No, you will be getting loss. Because see, let's say 100 rupees is the price. How much you increased? 50% means it become, now your target is 150 should be bring it to 100. Let's say if you decrease 50%, 75 will decrease. Then it becomes 75, not 100. My target is to reach only 100. So 150, if you want to bring it to 100, how much you have to decrease? 50. From where? From 150 you need to decrease. So divide by 150. This is like profit and loss. Okay, let's say you want to sell it, you have 150 rupees, you want to sell it for 100. 150 to 100 is the loss only. So it's 33, 1 by 3 or 33.33. 33.33% you need to decrease. You need to announce discount 33.33 to bring it back. Question try to understand. You increase by 50%, don't decrease by 50. Because you already have a huge value now. 100 become 150. For 150, 50% means 75. Okay, for 150. For 150, 20% is 30. So you are now not 100, your base value is 150 now. From 150, if you want to decrease, that's what. Okay. So see this case. Let's go for the next one. What will a sum of 36,000 amount to? Amount of, okay, amount means actually it will increase amount only, not compound interest. Amount using compound interest concept, 6% per annum is the rate of interest here. So what we should do, 36,000 into is 106% whole square because of 2 years. So doing this, You may get some fraction, it seems. Approximately you check among the options which is so. So what's your value finally? Or if it is difficult, if we feel, we'll go for that basic thing. Compound interest for first year is 6% of this. 6% of that is 6 into 360, which is 2160 first year. Second year is 2160 plus 6% of that. 1% is 21.6. 6% means 129.6. So I have to get 4,320. This is 130 means 4,450 extra. Okay, among options, no. It should be 41,000 something. 40,000 plus required. Option available is only B here. Among options, B is suitable. But exact value is not that, it seems. Your answer should be 40,450 as we discussed. It should be related to that. But among options, B is suitable. But I hope you understand the procedure. Maybe they will correct it later, but this is the procedure. Amount only, no need to subtract the principal. Now, in the entire session, at least one new point you need to learn. That's what this. Okay, so as you people are asking, we'll stop at least with this question. -5. So every day we are losing. First day 50, second day 40, third day 35 only now. So our graph should increase, but here reverse. Generally, first day will take less. When you get in the flow, second time we'll get more. But graph is decreasing. Why? I don't know. Okay. But anyhow, this question at least there is some learning. This concept is ranking concept. You can see in my channel that ranking video available later whenever you got time. But let us see this question here. Before going to answer this question, one point, okay, or maybe that basic concept in that ranking video, what is there? I'll just want to give that idea. Before going for that question, ranking concept here. So simple, I'll give this very basic example to understand that ranking concept. Guys, now can you say what is the D position from left hand or top side? You can consider this is the top or left hand. This is bottom or right hand. Bottom or right hand. Okay, yeah. What is D position from left hand is? Fourth from left hand. And D position from right side? Third from right hand. Okay. But what is the total number of people in that row? D is fourth from the left side. D is third from the right side. But total people is 6. 4 plus 3 is 7, right? But why we got 6 only? D is counted twice. Total 6, but why we got 4 plus 3 7 is D is counted twice. D we calculated from left side. D we calculated from right side. So total must be, okay, for any person, see it's not about D. Any person position you know from top and bottom, any person position from you know from upward or downward, or from left hand and right hand. You want total people in that row means, okay, that upward plus downward -1, or from top plus bottom -1, or left hand plus right hand -1. But -1 because we counted same person twice. Okay, now, okay, here problem in this question, I didn't given same person. I given two people. One, see in a row, Amrit is 18th from left hand and Soria is 28th from. If both are related to Amrit means 18 plus 28 minus 1 is my answer. If both related to one person. But here, that's what the update in the question. Okay, if the same thing is given, it's easy. Please note down this concept. Okay, that ranking concept. This is in short ranking concept. We'll go for the question. Hardly it will take 2 minutes to complete. But that point you note down, please. This is with respect to same person. Okay, if it is two different persons, we need to bring it to same person. Right? Okay. So hope you copy that lines. That's important. Okay. Now let's see about this question. In a row, Amrit is 18th from the wait. Okay, Amrit is 18th from the left hand. Answer what you are telling? 49 is correct. 49 is correct. So listen. Okay. In a theater, if you go, seats are permanent. People can exchange after break if you want. Seats are permanent. Now, let's say Amrit is in some X seat, Saurya is in Y seat. In a theater or in a row, okay, X seat Amrit is occupying. That seat is 28th, 18th from the left hand because Amrit is there initially in the X seat. And Saurya is in seat Y, that is 28th from the right hand. Now they are exchanging the seats. After a break, they exchange the seats. Seats are permanent. Persons can exchange. So person is exchanging. Now Amrit went to which position after exchanging? Means Amrit came here. Saurya went to here. Now Amrit is 22nd from left hand. Means that seat Y, with respect to that seat Y is 28 from the right hand, 22nd from the left hand. Then how many in that row? The seat Y, okay, don't say about the position persons. Y is fixed. That seat Y previously 28 from right, now 22nd from left. Total can be decided as 28 plus 22 minus 1, which is 49. Some people do, sir, you said with respect to person, sir, Amrit 18 left, Amrit 22 left. Don't take both left. 18 plus 22 minus 1, no. One should be left, one should be right, left and right. Okay, here not with respect to the person, that seat, fixed position. So that's what about this ranking question. So any doubt, please, okay, or else you can leave.